Have you ever felt a knowing so deep in your bones that it defied all logic, yet you knew with every fiber of your being that it was the absolute truth? Have you been able to read a room the moment you walk into it, sensing the unspoken tensions, the hidden motives, and the subtle energies that others walk through blindly? This is not imagination. It is not anxiety. It is a divine instrument, a spiritual compass gifted to you by God Himself. This intense, unshakable intuition is one of the most definitive and powerful signs that you are, indeed, one of God's chosen ones, set apart for a purpose far grander than you can imagine. This profound inner guidance system is your birthright, a direct line of communication to the heavens that was intentionally woven into your very soul. While others navigate their lives relying solely on what they can see and touch, you are equipped with a higher sense of perception. You operate on a spiritual frequency that allows you to perceive the unseen world, to hear the whispers of the Holy Spirit, and to discern truth in a world saturated with deception. It is why you have always felt different, because you are processing reality through a lens of divine clarity that is unavailable to the masses. This gift is both your shield and your sword in the mission you were sent here to accomplish. Your intuition functions as an incorruptible spiritual antenna, constantly scanning the environment for energetic data. It picks up on the vibrations of people, places, and situations, feeding you instantaneous information that bypasses the rational mind. This is why you can meet someone for the first time and immediately feel a sense of warmth and safety, or conversely, a deep, unsettling feeling in your gut that screams danger. You are not being judgmental, you are reading their spirit. You are perceiving the energy that emanates from their soul, an ability that protects you from those who wear masks and harbor darkness in their hearts, guiding you toward your destined connections. Think of your intuition as God's whisper in a chaotic world. While others are swayed by loud opinions, societal programming, and clever manipulation, your spirit is tuned to a quieter, more profound frequency. This divine guidance often comes as a gentle nudge, a persistent thought, an unexplainable urge to go left when logic says go right. It is a form of divine intervention designed to steer you away from harm and toward your highest path. Honoring this subtle guidance, even when it makes no sense, is a radical act of faith. It is you telling the Creator, "I trust your plan for me more than I trust my own understanding," a declaration that unlocks miracles. One of the most critical functions of your intense intuition is its role as a sacred lie detector. In this age of illusion, where falsehoods are presented as truth, your spirit has been calibrated to recognize deception instantly. You feel a physical or energetic discord when someone is being dishonest. Their words may be smooth and convincing, but their energy tells a different story, and your soul picks up on that dissonance. This is why you often find yourself at odds with popular narratives, and why you can see through the facades of charismatic but corrupt individuals. You are a truth bearer, and your intuition is the tool that keeps your perception pure. This heightened intuitive sense is not a random genetic quirk. It was forged and refined in the crucible of your past suffering. Every trial, every betrayal, and every moment of profound isolation was part of your divine training. These hardships forced you to stop seeking answers from the outside world and to turn inward, to the only source that could never fail you, the voice of God within. In the silence of your darkest nights, when no one else was there, you learned to listen. You were taught to distinguish the voice of fear from the voice of faith, honing your intuition into the razor-sharp instrument it is today. Your pain was the pressure that turned a lump of coal into a diamond. Chosen ones are often old souls who carry ancient wisdom within their spiritual DNA. Your intuition feels so natural because, on a soul level, you have experienced this before. You have walked many paths and learned many lessons across lifetimes, and that accumulated wisdom now manifests as profound intuitive insight. You don't just guess, you remember. You have a deep cellular memory of how energy works, how spiritual laws operate, and how human nature plays out. This is why you can often predict outcomes with stunning accuracy and offer guidance that seems far beyond your years. You are tapping into a vast reservoir of soul-level knowledge. Your hands, your heart, and your very presence carry a healing frequency. Your intuition guides you in this sacred work, often in ways you may not even consciously recognize. You instinctively know the right thing to say to comfort a grieving friend. You feel a sudden urge to call a loved one, only to find out they were in desperate need of support. Your intuition directs your life force, your divine energy, to where it is needed most. It makes you a natural healer, counselor, and guide. People are drawn to your energy because their souls recognize that you are a vessel of divine light and compassion, someone who can see their pain and know how to soothe it. The intensity of your intuition is directly proportional to the magnitude of your mission. You were not given this powerful gift for a small or insignificant life. You are here to be a way shower, a cycle breaker, and a pillar of light in a darkening world. Your intuition is the primary tool you will use to navigate the complex challenges ahead. It will guide you in making pivotal decisions, in recognizing divine opportunities, and in assembling your soul tribe, the other chosen warriors you are destined to work with. The clarity of your inner vision is what will allow you to lead when others are lost in confusion. This divine guidance system also serves as a powerful shield of spiritual protection. As a bearer of immense light, you are a target for the forces of darkness. These entities work through people and situations to create chaos, doubt, and despair in your life. Your intuition is your early warning system. It will alert you to spiritual attacks before they fully manifest. You may feel a sudden sense of dread, have a disturbing dream, or feel a strong aversion to a person or place for no logical reason. Trust these warnings. They are God's angels alerting you to danger, giving you time to pray, shield yourself, and stand firm in your power. Have you noticed how your body often reacts before your mind has a chance to process a situation? That sudden clenching in your stomach, the goosebumps on your arms, the inexplicable feeling of peace that washes over you. These are all manifestations of your intuition communicating through your physical vessel. Your body is a divine instrument, finely tuned to perceive energy. It does not lie. Learning to listen to these somatic signals is crucial for a chosen one. Your body is telling you yes or no with a clarity that words can never capture. It is a sacred language between your soul and your physical form. Often the path of the chosen one is a solitary one, especially in the beginning. Your intense intuition is the constant companion that God provides for this journey. When friends misunderstand you, when family doubts you, and when the world rejects you for your truth, your intuition reminds you that you are not crazy and you are not alone. It is the unwavering inner voice that affirms your reality, validates your perceptions, and encourages you to keep moving forward, even when you cannot see the road ahead. This inner knowing becomes your best friend, your most trusted advisor, and your direct link to the divine, ensuring you never truly lose your way. Your intuition is the key that unlocks your creative genius and divine purpose. It is the source of those sudden flashes of inspiration, those brilliant ideas that seem to come from nowhere, and the unique solutions to complex problems that no one else can see. This is God speaking through you, planting the seeds of innovation, art, and healing that you are meant to bring into the world. When you follow these intuitive sparks, you align with your highest calling. You step into a flow state where the divine works through you, creating a legacy that will ripple out and touch countless lives. Your greatest work will not come from your intellect, but from your divinely inspired intuition. The reason you can feel other people's emotions so deeply, as if they were your own, is that your intuition is intrinsically linked to your empathic abilities. You don't just sense energy, you absorb it. This allows you to understand people on a profound level, to feel their pain and their joy, which fuels your compassion and your desire to serve. However, it also makes it essential for you to learn energetic boundaries. Your intuition will guide you here as well, letting you know when you need to retreat, cleanse your energy field, and recharge in solitude. It helps you to be a compassionate healer without becoming a martyr, preserving your light so you can continue to shine brightly. Your dreams are a powerful playground for your intuition. When you sleep, your conscious mind rests, and your soul is free to communicate more directly with the divine. Chosen ones often receive incredibly vivid, symbolic, and prophetic dreams. These are not random neural firings, they are divine messages, warnings, and guidance for your waking life. Your intuition helps you to decode these sacred messages. You may wake up with a feeling, a knowing, about what the dream meant. Pay close attention to these nocturnal transmissions. They are a direct update from your spiritual guidance team, offering clarity on your path. One of the most challenging aspects of possessing such a strong gift is learning to distinguish the voice of intuition from the voice of ego or fear. Fear is loud, frantic, and often rooted in past trauma. It screams, "What if?" and focuses on worst-case scenarios. Intuition, on the other hand, is calm, clear, and neutral. It is a quiet knowing, a sense of peace about a decision, even if it's a difficult one. It does not need to justify itself. It simply states, "This is the way." The journey of the chosen one involves mastering this discernment, which is achieved through prayer, meditation, and the courageous act of trusting that quiet voice again and again. Your intuition will always guide you toward growth and authenticity, while fear will always try to keep you in your comfort zone. When you are faced with a major life decision, fear will list all the reasons you should stay small and safe. Your intuition, however, will nudge you toward the path that expands your soul, even if it is terrifying. It will encourage you to speak your truth, to leave the situation that is draining your spirit, and to take the leap of faith required to fulfill your destiny. Your intuition is the voice of your higher self, constantly calling you home to who you were truly born to be. Nature is a powerful amplifier for your intuitive abilities. The modern world is filled with energetic noise, Wi-Fi signals, frantic media, and the chaotic emotions of the masses. This can make it difficult to hear the subtle voice of God within. When you immerse yourself in the natural world, you recalibrate your energy field. The frequency of the earth, the trees, and the water cleanses you of this spiritual static. It is in the silence of a forest or the vastness of the ocean that your intuitive channel becomes crystal clear. Make time for these sacred retreats. They are not an escape, they are an essential practice for maintaining your divine connection. Many chosen ones have experienced what is known as the dark night of the soul. This is a period of intense spiritual desolation where you feel completely abandoned by God and stripped of everything you once held dear. While excruciating, this experience serves a profound purpose in the development of your intuition. It is a divine process of purification. In that absolute darkness, when all external lights go out, you are forced to find the inextinguishable light within. It is here that your intuition becomes your only guide, your only hope. You emerge from this trial reborn, with an unbreakable faith and an intuitive clarity that is unshakable. Your intense intuition allows you to perceive time in a non-linear way. You may get glimpses of the future, a sudden flash of an event to come, or a deep knowing about the direction the world is heading. This is not fortune-telling, it is a function of your heightened spiritual awareness. You are connected to the cosmic flow, to the divine blueprint, which allows you to sense the energetic currents that are shaping our collective reality. This prophetic insight is given to you not to create fear, but to prepare you. It allows you to position yourself spiritually and practically, and to guide others who will be lost in the coming shifts. This divine gift requires you to protect your energy field vigilantly. Because you are so sensitive, you can easily absorb the negative or chaotic energy of others, which can cloud your judgment and weaken your intuitive signal. You must become a sacred gatekeeper of your own spirit. This means choosing your company wisely, saying no without guilt, and regularly practicing energetic cleansing techniques like prayer, smudging, or salt baths. Your intuition will tell you when your field has been compromised. That feeling of being drained, irritable, or confused is a sign that you need to clear your energy and return to your center. The journey of trusting your intuition is a journey of radical self-love. For years, the world may have told you that you were too sensitive, too emotional, or that you were making things up. You may have even been gaslit by those who were threatened by your ability to see their true nature. To fully embrace your intuition is to reject all of those false narratives. It is to stand in your power and declare that your feelings are valid, your perceptions are real, and your inner knowing is your most reliable guide. It is an act of honoring the divine spark within you. Chosen ones are the spiritual immune system of the planet. Your intuition helps you to identify and address the spiritual sicknesses of the world, the corruption, the injustice, the cruelty. You are not meant to ignore these things or to spiritually bypass them. You are meant to face them, guided by your inner wisdom. Your intuition will show you where you can be most effective, whether it is through prayer, activism, creating conscious art, or simply holding a frequency of love and truth in your own corner of the world. You are a divine agent of change, and your intuition is your assignment. Your intuitive connection will lead you to your soul family. After periods of intense loneliness, where you felt like no one in the world could possibly understand you, your spiritual guidance system will begin to orchestrate divine connections. You will be led to people who resonate on the same frequency, who see you, validate you, and support your mission. These encounters will feel magical and fated because they are. Your intuition acts as a homing beacon, drawing in the souls who are part of your spiritual tribe and helping you to recognize them instantly. Together, you will amplify your light and create monumental change. One of the clearest signs that your intuition is speaking is the experience of synchronicity. These are the meaningful coincidences that are too perfect to be random, seeing the same number sequence repeatedly, thinking of someone and then they call, or having the perfect resource appear at the exact moment you need it. These are winks from the universe, confirmations from your spiritual team that you are on the right path. Your intuition allows you to notice these signs and understand their deeper meaning. It is a beautiful dialogue between you and the divine, affirming that you are being guided and supported every step of the way. To strengthen your intuition, you must cultivate silence. The voice of God is a still, small voice, and it cannot be heard over the noise of a busy mind and a chaotic life. Carve out time each day for quiet contemplation, meditation, or prayer. Turn off the television, put down your phone, and simply be present with yourself. In this sacred silence, you create a space for your intuition to speak. At first, it may be uncomfortable, as all the suppressed thoughts and emotions come to the surface. But if you persist, you will break through to a place of profound inner peace and clarity, where the whispers of your soul become loud and clear. Your intuition is deeply connected to your heart center. The mind can be deceived, programmed, and conditioned by the world, but the heart always knows the truth. When you are trying to make a decision, drop your awareness out of your head and into your heart space. Place a hand over your heart, take a deep breath, and ask for guidance. Feel the answer rather than thinking about it. A feeling of expansion, warmth, and peace is a yes. A feeling of contraction, coldness, and unease is a no. This heart-based intelligence is the core of your intuitive power and will never steer you wrong. As a chosen one, you are being called to trust your intuition, now more than ever before. The world is entering a period of great upheaval and transformation. Old systems and structures are crumbling, and a deep confusion is falling upon those who have relied on the external world for their security and truth. You, however, have been trained for this moment. Your intense intuition is the light that will guide you and your loved ones through the coming darkness. It is the compass that will point to the new earth, the one you came here to help build. Your time of hiding this gift is over. Step fully into your power. Acknowledge that this intense intuition is not a flaw, but your greatest superpower. Celebrate your sensitivity. Honor your deep knowing. Every time you have ignored that inner voice, you have been led astray. Every time you have courageously followed it, miracles have unfolded. The evidence is clear. You are divinely guided. You are a vessel for God's wisdom and light. The training period is ending, and your mission is beginning in earnest. The world is waiting for you to lead with your heart and your divinely tuned intuition. Do not let anyone on this earth, no matter their title or authority, convince you that what you know in your spirit is untrue. Your connection to God is direct and personal. You do not need an intermediary. You are a sovereign being of light, equipped with everything you need to fulfill your destiny. Your intuition is your most sacred gift, your most trusted ally, and your unbreakable link to your Creator. Trust it, nurture it, follow it without hesitation. It is the key to unlocking your purpose, your power, and the glorious future that God has ordained for you. Many of you listening have been made to feel that your intuitive nature is a sign of weakness or instability. You were called overly emotional, illogical, or told you were reading too much into things. This was a deliberate tactic of the enemy, both seen and unseen, to make you doubt your divine gift. They tried to sever your connection to your greatest weapon because they know that a chosen one who fully trusts their intuition is unstoppable. Today, we reclaim that power. We declare that our sensitivity is our strength, our intuition is our truth, and we will no longer be shamed into silence or doubt. The intensity of your intuition is also a reflection of the purity of your heart. Over your life, through great effort and many trials, you have worked to cleanse yourself of ego, resentment, and materialism. You have chosen the path of love, forgiveness, and service. This spiritual purification clears your energetic channels, allowing the light and information from the divine to flow through you with greater clarity and force. A clouded channel receives a distorted signal, but a pure heart becomes a crystal clear conduit for God's voice. Your commitment to righteousness is what makes your intuitive connection so powerful and reliable. Consider the people who have exited your life, often in painful and dramatic ways. Your intuition likely warned you about them long before the final betrayal or separation occurred. You felt the subtle energetic shifts, you sensed the inauthenticity, but you may have ignored it, giving them the benefit of the doubt. These painful lessons were designed to teach you an invaluable lesson. Always trust that first intuitive hit. God removes people from your life to protect you and to make space for those who are aligned with your destiny. Your intuition is the messenger that delivers the notice, and learning to heed it saves you from prolonged suffering. This intuitive gift is not passive, it is an active force that is meant to be engaged with. Ask questions and listen for the answers. Before you go to sleep, ask your spiritual guides for clarity on a specific issue, and expect an answer in your dreams or upon waking. When you are in nature, ask the trees for wisdom. When you are praying, ask God for a sign and then watch for the synchronicities. You are in a constant, dynamic conversation with the universe. The more you actively participate in this dialogue, the stronger and clearer your intuitive channel will become, evolving into a powerful and consistent source of guidance. The reason you feel things so intensely is because your soul chose a high-definition human experience. You did not come here for a numb, muted, or mediocre existence. You came to feel everything, the deepest sorrows and the most ecstatic joys. This emotional range is what fuels your compassion and your art, but it is also what hones your intuition. Your emotions are a guidance system. The feeling of joy, excitement, and passion is your soul screaming, "Yes, more of this." The feeling of dread, anxiety, and emptiness is your soul saying, "Wrong way." Turn back, your intense feelings are not a burden. They are the vibrant colors with which you paint your life's masterpiece, guided by God. Your intuition is the key to breaking generational curses and healing your ancestral lineage. You are the one who was chosen in your bloodline to awaken. You are the one with the spiritual sensitivity to see the toxic patterns, the inherited traumas, and the spiritual bondage that has been passed down for generations. Your intuition guides you on how to heal these wounds, both within yourself and for your entire family line. You may be guided to forgive, to set new boundaries, to pursue a healing modality, or to move to a new land. Every intuitive step you take in the direction of healing sends ripples of light backward and forward through time, liberating your ancestors and your descendants. Embrace your uniqueness. For so long, you tried to fit in, to be like everyone else, believing that was the key to happiness and acceptance. But it was a futile and soul-crushing effort, because you were designed to stand out. Your intuition was always the part of you that knew you didn't belong in the boxes society tried to put you in. It was the voice that whispered, "There is more." Now is the time to stop apologizing for your depth and to stop shrinking your light to make others comfortable. Your unique frequency is exactly what the world needs. Your intuition is guiding you to the people and places where your authenticity will be celebrated, not just tolerated. As we move into a new era of consciousness, the powers of logic and intellect alone will prove to be insufficient. They are tools of the old paradigm. The future will be built by heart-centered, intuitively guided leaders. This is you. You have been in a divine training program your entire life, learning to navigate reality using this higher faculty. While the world panics in the face of uncertainty, you will be a beacon of calm and clarity, because your guidance comes from a source beyond the chaos. Your intense intuition is not just for your own survival, it is a leadership quality that will be desperately needed in the times to come. Do not be discouraged if your intuitive guidance leads you down a path that looks nothing like you expected. The divine plan is far more intricate and beautiful than our limited human minds can conceive. Your intuition may lead you through detours and waiting periods that test your faith. But understand this, there are no wasted steps on the path of a chosen one. Every experience is gathering a tool, a lesson, or a connection that you will need for the next stage of your mission. Trust the timing of your life. Your intuition knows the master plan, even when your conscious mind is confused. Surrender to its wisdom. Finally, I want you to take a deep breath and give thanks for this sacred gift. For too long, you may have viewed your sensitivity and your deep knowing as a burden. Today, we reframe it as your greatest blessing. It is the voice of your Creator, lovingly guiding you home. It is the light that illuminates your path in the darkness. It is the key that unlocks your divine potential. You are a chosen one, and your intense intuition is the seal of your calling. Honor it, protect it, and wield it with love and courage. Your destiny awaits. To continue receiving these divine messages and to stay connected to your soul family, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Your journey of remembrance is just beginning, and we are here to walk it with you.